In today's jump rope workout, we're going to help you better manage depression. Welcome back to another Zen workout where our main intention is to help you guys feel and perform your best. So first thing that I want you to accept right now is that depression is a chemical imbalance within your brain. So the only way to change the way that you feel is to change the chemicals that are being released in your brain. One of the best ways we know how to do this is by increasing the plasticity within our brain, which is what happens when you start to move your body. So we're going to take advantage of this today. We're going to have you move your body with all out intensity with the jump rope so you can already start to release some of those more feel-good hormones and change the way you think and feel. And in addition, we're going to be taking you through a guided meditation to work even more in depth on the way you're feeling to help you transition through these depressive, more negative feelings and take you back to a state of peacefulness, yes, the Zen state. First thing you're going to need is a jump rope. We linked up ours below for 10% off. If you want this workout to be even more difficult, we also linked up our heavy rope, which is going to make the workout at least 2 to 3 times harder. So if the workout isn't hard enough for you, grab a heavy rope. If you just want to do a regular workout, grab a regular jump rope. We're going to do 5 2-minute rounds of jump rope freestyle, which basically just means you're going to do whatever jump rope moves you're most comfortable with, whether that's a jump rope regular bounce or jump rope run in place. Pick whatever exercise you want, and I'm going to be verbally guiding you through this jump rope workout as we go along. All right, fam, so let's get into rebalancing the chemicals that are being released in your brain so you can leave this workout feeling and performing better and getting back into that Zen state. Let's go. All right, fam, we're gonna begin. 3, 2, 1, and go ahead, begin this workout. So this first round is really just to get you warming up, get the blood flowing, and start to move you into a more resourceful state of mind. When you're feeling depression, when you're feeling overwhelming negative emotions, it's easy to get trapped in those and go in a cycle of like thinking about the same not very pleasant things over and over and over again. So right now we're just gonna get your body flowing. As you can see here, if you're watching the video, Dan is just jumping rope and he's just doing regular bounce, and you can do regular bounce too. Pick whatever exercise you want that feels comfortable. Just make sure you start to get into your zone. So we got about 1 minute and 20 seconds left of this 2-minute circuit here, and then we'll take a 30-second rest. So fam, the reason why we're doing this workout is because we understand the science behind making changes in your body and in your life. And it all really starts with the chemicals in your brain. And if we can take advantage of the positive, the more resourceful chemicals like endorphins, dopamine, serotonin, if we can start to release those by doing jump rope exercise, we're gonna get you in a better resourceful state so you can start to change the way you view the world in general. We got 40 seconds left, still warming up. And I want you to imagine the energy starting to flow throughout your body. And bear with me, I'm gonna get into all kinds of hippie talk in this video because the hippie talk and the science talk, they work together and they make a beautiful baby that helps you transform your life. So go ahead and keep jumping rope. You got about 20 more seconds, and then we're gonna take a little rest. You can see here, Dan's just getting in his zone. And we really want to focus on taking some deep breaths here for the last 10 seconds as we head into our first rest period. In 3, 2, 1, time. So now we have 30 seconds to rest. Take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Again, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Feel your shoulders drop and relax. In this second round here, we're gonna get into identifying whatever's causing you so much pain in your life right now, and we're gonna begin to start to move you through this. So here we go, in 3, 2, 1, begin the jumping of the rope once again now. And for the next 2 minutes, I want you to find your rhythm again. And I want you to start to feel a relaxation moving from the crown of your head, which is the top of your head where you'd wear like a yarmulke. Obviously the reference to the yarmulke, because my name is Brandon Epstein and I'm a Jew. And you want to find this relaxation in the top of your head and start to feel that relaxation moving down through your head, through your neck, through your shoulders, down through your chest, through your back, through your stomach. Feel that relaxation, feel that energy moving down through your legs, upper legs, lower legs, feet and toes. And so I'm gonna make some jokes, you guys. Obviously, depression is not something that is funny, but when you make jokes and when you laugh, it helps you actually, it's something that helps you break your state and get into a more positive, resourceful state. So, and by no means is depression funny, but I want you to have fun with this. I want you to start to smile. I want you to realize that you can change the way you feel if you buy into everything we're talking about in this video. So you got 1 more minute here, just less than a minute, get in your zone, and I want you to start to feel into whatever's causing you depression for this last minute. What is that thing? Was it an event in your life? Was it earlier on in your life? Is it something that you're experiencing right now? Is it something that has to do with your body? Does it have something to do with people in your life? I want you to get into a state for the last 30 seconds now where you start to identify what it is that's causing you so much pain. And I want you to feel into that pain. Usually we try to think about our pain. Stop thinking for this last 15 seconds here. I want you to feel into that pain. I want you to try identifying your body. And for once in your life, don't run away from the pain. Don't try to avoid it. Try to go into the pain and feel into it and let that be okay. 3, 2, 1, rest. So you got 30 seconds now. Again, let's take a deep breath in through our nose, out through your mouth. If you need to stretch a little bit, go ahead and do that. This next round, now that we've identified the pain, identified whatever is causing these negative feelings, we're gonna start to move you through this pain and get you back into a more resourceful state. So here we go, we're gonna get right back into it now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back into it. And if you need more of a rest, you can pause this, or you could just let me keep talking and get back into it whenever you want. Obviously, Dan's in good shape here. He can keep jumping rope. If you need more rest, that's 100% cool. So now that you've found whatever that pain is in your body, and I want you to go back to it. I want you to identify it. And I want you to imagine that this pain actually exists somewhere physically in your body. So I want you to feel through your body and imagine if this existed somewhere in your throat, in your heart, in your stomach, in your gut, wherever it is, in your shoulders. I want you to try to identify where is that pain stemming from. When you think about the thing that's making you unhappy right now, feeling depressive feelings, find that and start to go into that pain. Feel it even more powerful than you ever have before. And I want you to imagine putting a keyhole, that's right, a keyhole, where that pain is coming from. Imagine that you could put a keyhole there. And now what I want you to do is dive down into that keyhole. And for the last minute here, I want you to imagine free falling. Imagine, you can close your eyes if you need to do this, and I want you to imagine that you're falling deeper and deeper and deeper into this pain. Deeper and deeper. Every second that goes by, I want you to imagine that you're going deeper into the pain. It's amplifying more. I want you to feel yourself starting to get more hopelessly and hopelessly deeper into this pain. I want you to surrender now to the pain, fully surrender to it, and start to let it possess your body. And at this point, for these last 30 seconds, this is where we're gonna pick up the intensity of the jump rope, and we're gonna start to feel ourselves really digging into this pain and moving through it. This is the first step to starting to move through this pain. So now that you identify it, feel it, and use the intensity of this workout to start to go and move through this pain. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, time. All right, deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Come back to your breath. We've got 2 more rounds here, guys. The next round, we're gonna move you through this pain, this thing that's causing you so much stress, so much overwhelm, this thing that feels like you can't escape from it. We're going in. Here we go. We've got 5 seconds. Go ahead and take one last deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, and go ahead, start jumping. This 2-minute circuit now, I want you to imagine surrendering to that pain. So go ahead and feel it again, like it's at its apex again. Go back into the pain, close your eyes if you need to, and imagine, yes, you're back in that darkness again. This thing that's held you down for so long, identify it, feel the heaviness of it. And I want you to feel yourself start to surrender to it. I want you to feel that this thing is shackling you. It is holding you down. So imagine the metaphor that there's metal chains attached to your wrist, attached to your throat, attached to your waist, attached to your ankles. And this pain is holding you down. And as you try to move forward, as you're moving your body, feel the heaviness of it. Feel that pain. And now I want you to surrender to it. I want you to start to pick up the intensity, and for the last minute and 15 seconds of the circuit, I want you to go as hard as you can until I tell you to relax, and start to feel yourself surrendering through this pain. And every whip of that rope, I want you to imagine breaking through those chains and starting to break free. Let's go, let's go, let's go right now. Break through that pain, and let's make it through the other side, because all this is energy. You're being shackled down by energy, and the only way to move through that is by physically moving your body through it. So you have 45 seconds now. I want you to feel yourself moving through it, out of this darkness. I want you to feel yourself rip your arms free of the shackles, rip your ankles free of the shackles. And I want you to feel yourself shooting up, boom, shooting up into the sky. And I want you to feel yourself start to levitate out of this blackness, leaving that darkness behind and moving into this white space, feeling your body levitate. And now for the last 20 seconds, slow down the intensity. Take deep breaths and feel the lightness. Feel your body now lighter than it's felt in a long time. The last 10 seconds here, feel your body levitating. Feel yourself leave all that pain back behind. Leave the story behind, leave the pain behind, and feel yourself levitating through this pain and away from it. And time. So now we have 30 seconds. I want you to feel yourself lighter than you've felt in so long. I want you to feel yourself feeling pleasantly good. Take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Feel your shoulders drop and relax. Feel the freedom of being here right now. And in 3 seconds, we're gonna build you back up here for the last 2-minute round. Go ahead and begin. And for the next 2 minutes, we want to rebuild your identity so it's something that's empowering. You're no longer a victim. And I want you to think about how you want to feel. Obviously, you've spent a lot of time in this cycle of how you don't want to feel. But I want you to imagine, how do you want to feel? Imagine a time in your life, keep skipping, imagine a time in your life when you felt really happy, really inspired, really motivated. What were you doing? Who were the people that were surrounding you? What kind of life experiences were you having in that moment? I want you to go back to that moment. I want you to start to live in that. What if you could be around people who built you up all the time? Maybe that's the beginning of all this overcoming depression stuff, is bringing yourself into a circle of people who are going to support you. Keep going, guys, keep going. We've got about a minute left here. What if you started to not make excuses for anything anymore and accepted that you have the power to change the way that you feel, and you are empowering yourself by knowing you could use these types of workouts and use positive affirmations and telling yourself a new story. You have 50 seconds here. I want you to begin to write the story. I want you to build this identity and start to tell yourself, who do you want to be? How do you want to feel every day? Bring yourself back to a memory where you felt that way before right now. And for the last part of this workout here, last 30 seconds, I want you to turn up the intensity, and I want you to finish like you're on top of the world, like you're on top of the mountain, like you are enough, like you are good enough, like you believe it and you know it. Give this everything you have here and understand you're worthy. You can have whatever you want. You deserve it. You just have to decide right now. Build that identity. Know it. Believe it. Last 10 seconds here. Give it everything you have. Understand that what you put into life is going to be the direct, it's going to be directly what you get out of it. Last 2 seconds. One time. Beautiful. So, we're going to finish this session here with a little bit of meditation, allowing you to fully embrace this experience that you just had. So go ahead, when you take a second, have a seat. If you want to stretch a little bit, you can. I want you to close your eyes, take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, and ask yourself the most important question you could ever ask yourself, which is, what is it like to be me right now? This is what self-awareness is all about. When you have self-awareness, you begin to understand how you're feeling now so you can move to something more resourceful in the future. But before you identify where you are, it's hard to move from that and go somewhere new. So maybe you still have lingering feelings that aren't serving you, or maybe you feel like you're on top of the world right now. However you're feeling, I want you to understand that it really is a balance of chemicals in your brain. And there are things you can be doing on a consistent basis to move you through these depressive feelings. If you're not working out every single day, that's the first reason why you may be having these experiences. So start moving your body. If you're not getting enough sleep, that needs to become a priority immediately. If you're not drinking enough water, which half your body weight in ounces of water, that's something you can point to. If you're not putting nutrient-dense foods into your body on a consistent basis, that means whole foods from the earth, you can point to these things. And yes, it is a mental game, but there's all these influencing factors. So I want you to surrender to the fact that you're not always in control of how you feel. And every single person on this planet has experiences of not feeling emotionally good. I have experiences, Dan has experiences where we feel negativity. The difference between the people who live happy, fulfilling lives is that you acknowledge the experience you're having, you don't deny it. Instead, you surrender to it. You surrender to that experience, and then you choose a new experience. And you work to get there. None of this stuff happens on accident. You have to do the things. You have to do the thing that's gonna bring you back into these more resourceful states. And one of the greatest things you can do is how we're gonna end this meditation today, which is practicing gratitude. So we're gonna finish this meditation by thinking about one thing right now, one thing, person, event in your life you're extremely grateful for. Because gratitude is the ultimate life hack. The more grateful, the more appreciative you are, the more you're gonna create more of those experiences in your life, the better you're gonna feel. So I want you to think about something you're grateful for right now. Let it immerse you, let that whole experience become your existence. Breathe it in. Exhale, feel that appreciation move through every cell of your body. And I want you to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate this state, appreciate what this meant for you. And I want you to set an intention now. Whatever this intention is for you, I'm gonna let you decide. You know what you need to handle in your life, but I want you to set one intention right now for your life that's gonna help you take positive action going forward. So maybe that intention is, hey, you know what, going forward, I'm gonna schedule my workouts in my calendar, I'm gonna get it in. Or maybe my intention is, you know what, I'm gonna go do something social this week, I'm gonna introduce myself to a new circle of people that are gonna support me and uplift me. Whatever it is for you, I want you to set the intention, lock it in, and we're gonna come out of this relaxed state and finish this workout. So I'm gonna count you out from 1 to 5. 5, we're coming out, and we're gonna go live our life. 1, I want you taking those feelings of appreciation and gratitude with you. 2, I want you to also take those feelings of being relaxed and understanding that you don't have to try to control everything, that life happens in cycles and it's never gonna be perfect. 3, I want you to be clear on that intention that you have, that you set, that you're gonna follow through with. 4, we're almost out of this relaxed state. And 5, breathe your eyes open. Back here. You guys, thank you so much for tuning in and doing this workout, putting the work in today. Right now, we're going to put some videos on the screen, some more Zen workouts, some other resources we think would be powerful for you. And again, please subscribe to the YouTube channel if this is helpful.
I'm relaxed.
Dan's feeling good.
Feeling good.
If you guys want to know when these workouts come out, make sure you click the bell below the video now. You guys, thanks for watching. Do the thing.